In revision of everything we have said, let me put us through again those things from A to Z, things that we have discussed for about 3-4 weeks. I'll be using up to 2 hours, 1 or 2 hours to brush them so that you understand. After you have installed your WordPress, this is what you are going to see first, right? Then you need to come to this place here, screen option. At your dashboard, go to screen option and remove all of these things that you are seeing, because we don't need them. Those informations, they will confuse us. So this is how your dashboard should look like. After that, I told you that when you install your WordPress on your site, what you need to do first is to go to settings, click on settings and click on permalink. Most especially, that one is very important. You need to change it to post name. We are using post name, so that will make our post to be unique. After you have done that, you need to click on save changes. Now, if you want people to register on your site, you need to come to general and scroll up and click on this membership so that people can register on your site. Because if you don't click on that membership, people will not be able to register on your site. Are you getting it? That is, if you want people to register on your site, you need to click on that membership, and if you don't want it, just leave it. And here, the settings you can do here is to customize your time format, date format. Then you click on save, and also you can change the name of your site, change the tagline to that site. But I told you that you will not need to change this thing. You don't need to go there. It's only those that have understand WordPress to some certain level that can be able to change this, because it is very technical. Are you getting it? So that's why you should not bother yourself going there. You can change your admin email, the email you use when you are creating your site. I'm so sorry for that. You can change it. By the time you are changing the email, they will send a message to you to confirm that you are the one changing it. So after you have done that, you come back here and go to your pages. All pages. By default, these 2 pages will be created for you by WordPress just for sample sake. So you're going to see these 2 pages. You need to delete them. We don't need those 2 pages. You need to trash them. So how do you trash these pages? You click on these pages. You come to the pages you want to trash. You come to the pages, then you click on trash. Then you come to the second one also. You click on trash. But if you want to delete all the pages together, what you need to do is to click on this title. Once you click on title, you come to this box action, you click on trash, then you click on apply. Let's do that. Click on title. The title will tick all the pages there for you. Click on action, click on move to trash, then apply to trash the pages. You can see now that we don't have any pages in all. But when you check trash, there are pages there. These are the pages that I deleted. If I want to delete them permanently away from my website, you click on title again, bulk action, delete permanently. When you delete something on your computer, here you click on apply. When you delete something on your computer, it goes to recycle bin. So that is how trash also work. When you delete something, it go to trash. If you don't need it at all again, you go and delete it from that trash. Same thing, you go to your post or post. You will see this particular post, hello world. You need to do the same thing to that post. You need to trash it because we don't need this. Are you getting it? We don't need this. Then you come to trash. If you want to trash everything that that you have deleted that are under your trash, you can click on empty trash. So everything will go just like that. So those are the settings you need to do first. These are the basic settings. Then after that, now we need to start creating our website. I told you need to have a wireframe of what you want to design. You can't just start designing without knowing what you need. That is number one. So let's go on. Now we need to install our plugins. Come to plugins, add new. But I have some plugins here already that I've already installed but not activated. Let me click on install plugin. Now I will be using this page builder, BV builder. So I have all these plugins before. I just need to reinstall them. Okay. If I want to install more than one plugin, I click on them and I come to bulk action. I do the same thing like trashing. So let me apply. So I told you that after you have installed, what you need to do next is to install a theme, right? Yes, you need to install a theme, but in case wherever you want to use demo content and a page builder has been, how would I say it? The page builder was used to build that demo, because all this demo content you are seeing, they have page builder that was used to design them. So if you don't install that page builder, you'll not be able to use that you'll not be able to use that demo. Are you getting it? So that is why those page builder are very important for us. And if you want to design your own from beginning to the end, no wahala, you can start designing, considering the fact that you have built yourself up to that level. But it's just that start designing from the scratch again will give you more, we take a lot of time when what you need has already been pre-designed for you by some set of people. So let's move on. I have installed my page builder. Don't forget I only install Beefy Builder, Classic Editor. Other plugins that are here, I don't install them because I don't need them. Don't worry about them, I don't need them. So now there's a particular page builder I also want to use because of what I want to do. That is why I am installing all these plugins. If what I want to do is not these particular things, I will have to use those plugins that I need to use. I have to look for them, then use them. Are you getting it? So what you want to do depends on the plugins you are going to install. So there's a particular plugins that I need, Neverpo. I talked to you about Neverpo. Go to the download page, you will see there how to download it. You will see the Neverpo. So let me add the Neverpo because the theme I need is Never theme to use for my design, and I will need Neverpo to use some Pro add-on. So upload your and upload your theme, this thing rather, the plugins. Let me go to download. Let me now look for never, never pull. And so no, this is not this image. Okay, this is it here. Let me install it. So once this one has been installed, activated, then I need to go and look for the theme I want to use. So I have already started telling you how to create a website. After you have do all the settings you need to do, then you need to start installing theme or plugin. You can see that here this one is saying that okay, let me circulate here. Never pull require the never theme to be activated. You can see it because it is only the plugin of that theme that I have installed. So I don't have the theme yet. I need to install the theme before the never pull can work. So I don't want to go and install the never pull again once I'm in plugin. That's why I install it first. You can install your theme first, you can install your plugin first, in as much you understand what you want to create and you have browse more about those plugins that you are going to use. Are you getting it? But it is advisable to install your theme first because those themes will give you they will give you a lot of what is it called? A lot of options, plugins that you are going to install. Are you getting it? So that's why it's advisable to install your plugins first. So now click on install and activate. I want to install the theme that we are using, which is never theme. So let it installed and activated. So we have a lot of themes like that. There are many of them. Let us install it. The theme is activating. Wow, you can see now that I have installed the theme. Are you getting it? So my site is live. So the theme you install, this is how it will look like. This is how your theme will look like. It will be the one at the top when you go to your theme option. I mean, when you come to theme here, the theme you install will be the one at the top. Are you getting it? So let me visit my site and see how my website look like. This is my website. You can see that there is nothing there again for now, but once we start designing, you are going to see that a lot of things will come in. But because of this tutorial, I encourage using demo for the beginners. I don't encourage going all around to recreate from the beginning because of time. So because of that, we are demo content from that never. That is the reason why we install the never pro add-on. It will give us demo content. So all teams that you installed, all of them has their functions. Like I said before, they have their functions, but for you to get their functions very well, you need to understand them. Some of them, they may hide their functions under theme like this, under appearance. Their function may be under appearance like this, while some of them, their functions may show at this menu bar, menu button. They will add their functions to the menu button, not under the appearance, this time, but under the menu. Their functions will be there. Any of it, what you just need to look for is the theme you install, the function of that theme, so that you'll be able to edit the functions, most especially so that you'll be able to edit the header and footer aspect of the theme. Are you getting it now? Because without the functions, you may not be able to edit those ones except you use additional plugins. So let's start according to this never theme. Now you need to come to appearance. This is the theme. You can see never options. That is the theme functions that we are looking for. Click on it, let it load for us. We want to use demo content. Demo content means using the pre-designed template to build your own site. That you can see never now comes with a site library with various designs to pick from. Visit our collection of demos that are constantly being added. Go to starter, then it will install a never starter plugin for you. Install and activate it. That will help us to use the never plugin. So the never demo rather. So the thing is installing. So let's wait for it to install. You need to come to you come here and you click on the page builder. Sorry, they have changed the whole settings. They don't have. Let's come to this place and click on block. So you come here and you click on the page builder you are using. We are using this thing, BV Builder. They have removed it here. But don't worry, just click on Gutenberg. Leave it at Gutenberg. Then I want to use it to explain something for you. That is why I installed it. I knew that they have changed it. I knew that they have removed it. But don't worry. I want to use this thing as to explain some things. So on my own site, they have removed it. So when you check your own site, you may see BV Builder here. But still don't worry, there's something I want to use it to explain for you. So let's leave it at Gutenberg. Then these are the demo content. These are the demo contents they have. Depending on the site you want to create, are you getting it? So once you get the site structure, you can see that we have a lot of, I have refreshed this thing. You can see that we have a lot of, how will I call it? We have a lot of content, demos. They have them. So the ones you want to use will determine the one you are going to go for. Are you getting it now? So that one will determine it. So let's go to Elementor. Click on Elementor. So you will see that it's not different. They are not different from the Gutenberg one. The reason is that this same template you are seeing here, they design it with Gutenberg, they design it with Elementor. They don't use one design for it because of people that are using Elementor and because of people that are using Gutenberg. If your own should load more than 2 page builder, design it with all of those things. So my own is not loading it again. So let's use Elementor, then let's use this particular one. So you click on the page, on the template you need, then you click on import. When you click on import, this is one of the things I want to explain for you. You will discover here that this plugin should be installed. Elementor website builder. It will be installed. Are you getting it? If I should decided to install that demo content, it will install this for me. You know why? Because that demo content is designed with Elementor, and I don't have Elementor installed on my website. That's why it will install it. As soon as I have Elementor installed already, there will not need I will not be needing that. So let me go and change it to Gutenberg, and let's see also if it will install Gutenberg. Let's see and click on continue. Let's click on import. You can see that contact form by WP will be installed. So Gutenberg is already installed. That's why I'm not seeing it. Assuming I don't have it, you will see it here also under the plugin. So any plugin that they installed with, what is it called? Any plugin that they installed with the demo content you want to import, any plugin they install with that demo content, the demo content will automatically ask you to install them or install them for you. That is why if you are using demo content, you don't need to just rush and install all the plugin. That's why I said it's recommended to install your theme first. The theme will now point you out to some plugins that are important for you to install. So let's come back and go to blog and leave it at Gutenberg and click on this one. This is how it will look like anyway. That is if we use Gutenberg to, if we also use Elementor, that's how it will look like. So click on it and it will take you here. Now for all the plugins with demo content, I will not be installing it, and I may install it, but there are some things I need to explain. Installing it is not the major issue. I've already done one for you in a video, in all of the videos. So in all the demo content you are going to import, you are going to see things like this: content, customization, widget. You see content. When you tick content that you want to install content, it will install all the pages, all the posts, all the image on the particular demo to your site. Are you getting it? So if you are creating website for practical, you can go for that. If you are creating it for clients, before you start installing the demo content, try to have like 2 to 3 posts and also have like some images on your site that you are going to use to see how your site will look like. Don't add this content, don't add it to what you want to import, because you have to go back and be producing there. Don't add it to it at all. Instead of that, what you do, cancel it. Then customization is all the settings that were done on that particular template. And these are the two things you need: customization and widget. But for practical, you can add this one also. And if you know how to easily edit and delete all those things, you can add content also to it. So customization are the settings under your website, and widget, they are the sidebar. There is something we call sidebar, but we are not going to that much on that today. But they are the sidebar information that you are seeing at the sidebar. If you check Facebook very well, you will discover that if you are using desktop Facebook, if you are using it on desktop, you will discover that there are some information at the left and at the right. All the activities on Facebook, they were at the middle. Some information are at the left, some are at the right. Those are some of the information at the left. Some of them may be those that are online, latest notification, the group you belong to. So those are what we call the sidebar. Now, plugins, you understand plugins. I have explained plugins to you. So they are these plugins you are seeing below. They are plugins that are installed with that particular template. Like let's try and click preview. I will tell you now. This is the site we are trying to upload. This is the template. So what I mean by the content, they are everything you are seeing here: blog post, I'm a fashion designer, all those things, all the images you are seeing there, these are the content. The customizations aspect of it, the way they design the menu, the way they design the food bar here, and every other things. Are you getting it? Those are the customizations. So the widget, you can't see the widget like this except you use the desktop format. You change it to the desktop format. Now plugins, let's come to this contact us. So the contact form is used to design this page. That's why the team want to install it, so that it will be easy for this contact us page to show. If you don't install the plugin used for this contact form, you will not be able to see this contact form when you import your demo. So that is why everything that was used will be installed on your system. Are you getting it? When you are trying to import a demo, everything that was used will be installed on your system. Everything. So let me go back. Okay, so everything that was used will be installed on your system. I want to go back to import. That's why you are seeing the plugins here. Plugins, some of them they may be 50, they may be 50. Some of them may be 10, they may be 5 plugins, depending on how they design that particular template you are going to import. So let me try to import this, but I doubt it because I don't want to use Gutenberg. So I don't want to use Gutenberg, but let me use it to explain some things also. Now click on import. Once you have ticked everything, import, you can see this is how it will load, and it will import the whole content. So the first thing needs to do is installing the plugin there, importing content, importing customization, importing widgets. After that, that will be the end. So before that, let me go back and check. The way our website look like. What is this thing? Oh, okay, this is it. It's installed plugin successfully. Let me go back and check. Oh, it has already fully installed. Okay, now that it has installed everything, back to just cancel it here at the top. Come here and go to dashboard. Let me go to pages because of that information that is showing at the top. I want to go to my dashboard. Okay, now come and go to dashboard. Now, the reason why you are seeing this information here, this particular information, block editor poster, you need to install and activate Auto to continue using block editor and booster. I installed a page build, a plugin, a demo rather, that need this block editor booster. So let's install and activate it. So this is what is a particular plugin it's asking us to install, but we don't need that plugin anyway for now because you are in the training aspect. If you are to install it, it's pro version, so you have to buy it. But let me see if the installation can go, because we are using pro never add-on. So let me see if it can go. Assuming we have pro never theme, there's tendency that this one will install. But nevertheless, what am I trying to explain there is that once you install your theme, once you install the theme demo, then all the plugins you need, you will be asked to install them. So it is advisable to install your theme first before you start installing all the plugins. Are you getting it? If you install the plugins that you feel that these are the plugins that I need, and the theme you are now using, the demo content, these plugins were not there. These plugins were not part of what they used to build that demo content. You will just have excess plugins on your system, on your website, which may affect your website to slow. Are you getting it? So that's why installing the theme will be the number one thing. And any pro theme or plugins, you have to purchase them. So that is that. So let's try and check something here. Let's visit our site. Before, when we visit, we don't have information. Now that we have installed information, let's see. You can see how our site look like. We have full site. This is how our site look like now. But then we don't have any information on the site. Let's come back to our pages. All pages. You can see now we have 4 pages. Before, we don't have any pages. But now, because we have installed, let's click on edit these pages, about us page. Because we have installed demo, that's why we are having this. Now I need to explain something here for you guys. I need to explain something for you to understand, which is also okay. But let me go and use the home page to explain. I need to use the home page to explain that. Okay. When you check here, you will discover that all the informations were posted inside here. When we are creating website, when I was explaining things to you, I told you that you should not type anything inside this page, right? The reason is that this is not what we are going to use to design our pages. Not that you cannot use this box to design your pages inside here. You can use it, but that is not what you are going to be using. That is not advisable. But the reason why this one is showing it to me inside here is because the page builder that was used to build this website, that Gutenberg page builder, I don't have the options on my system, and sometimes that Gutenberg, they are pre-installed on the, and what is it called? They are pre-installed with website. Those page builder, that Gutenberg page builder is pre-installed on the system. It is the default page builder that WordPress was using them before they introduced Elementor, BV Builder, and every other things. Are you getting it? But it's not advisable to use this particular place. That is why I don't advise that people should use Gutenberg. But it is also good. Gutenberg is also good. You can use it if you know how to use it. It is also good to use it to design your website. It's just that features that are there are not that many compared to Elementor and other things. And when you use a page builder before to design your website and you uninstall that page builder, all the information that you have built with that page builder, this is where they are going to be inside this box, especially for pages. That's why you are seeing this one here. If I should click on BV Builder at the top, assuming I want to edit this page with BV Builder. If I should click on BV Builder, you must be very careful. If you have used a particular page builder before and you now want to use another page builder to edit the same page, you must be very careful, because that page you are trying to edit with another without another what is it called, another page builder, they may conflict each other. Are you getting it? So that's why you must be very, very careful. You see that when I edit this with BV Builder, let's come. I'm trying to do something for you. Just try to locate something. Let's click on save, publish. Now let's assume that I have complete my work. Let's go back to dashboard. There's something I want to show you. Now let me come back to pages. Let me go to edit. Now you discover now that I'm not seeing the text. The text editor aspect has been faded this place because I have changed it to BV Builder. So all the text of Gutenberg that I was seeing before, because Gutenberg is not installed, it is pre-installed on your system. That's why you are seeing that box. But still, yes, you need to install some features with it. That's why I don't advise people to use it. But Gutenberg is not, the features of Gutenberg is not installed. I have BV Builder. Are you getting it? So I need to use BV Builder to launch my page. If you are using Elementor, you need to use Elementor to launch your page. So I cannot do anything on this place again. The template, I cannot do anything. If I'm to change it back to this place, it will affect any design I do with this BV Builder. That is why you must be very careful in using page builder to edit your page. When you check information here, you will see that it says BV Builder is currently active for this page. So if I have to do any editing, I must use BV Builder. Compared to this particular one, let's go back to news. You will see that this one is text editor. BV Builder is not active. So for me to use BV Builder, I need to click on that BV Builder. So just follow the procedure like that. Now, if you publish a post, you have published the post, then automatically the post will be under your news. There's a particular settings I forgot to mention, but that settings you can only do it when you have pages on your system, on your laptop, on your website rather. You need to come to settings, and you need to click on reading. Yes. Now, by default, this is how it will be. By default, if you are creating a blog, or let me say if you are creating a blog, it's okay like this by default. But if you are creating a company website, you need to change it to a static. Change this place to a static. Change it from this to this. Then you need to come to this home page and pick your home page. Post page as news page or blog, or you can decide to name your post page blog. You can decide to name it information page. You can decide to name anything you decided to name it. Change it to it like that. And now, anytime you send a post, what you are telling the site is that anytime you publish a post, it should be under, that post should be under news. Anytime you are publishing a post, that post should be under blog if your own page is blog. Are you getting it? But if it is your latest post, if this is how your settings is, what you are telling the site is that anytime you posted a post, it should be at the front page, which is good for blog, simple blog, but it's not good for company. Are you getting it? So by default, you need to change the default settings that are there. Now, by default, when you send a post, the post will be under your blog post. And if you don't see it, what you need to do to copy the link of that post is to go back to post, then locate the post you want to copy the link. You will see something like view this. Click down on it to open functions for you. Then you now click on copy link address. Then by that, you have copied the link address of that particular this is the link of that particular post. This is the link of the post. You can see 2020 trend in home decor. That is the post I'm trying to copy. 2020 trend in home decor. The same thing to your page. Assuming if it is that, let us assume that you don't see this view, because sometimes if the screen is smaller than what is expected, you don't see it. Just click on edit. By the time you click on edit, anytime you are publishing a post, anytime you are publishing page, you are going to see this thing permalink at the top after you publish it. So that is the link they will use to check your post or that particular page, that particular post. So all posts has their link. Are you getting it now? All of them have their link. So what you just need to do is just to copy it at the top. Now, don't let me make the video to be too long. So let me stop here for you to edit. I've told you how to edit with Gutenberg, with BB Builder. Follow the procedure to start editing, and this is how to import the demo content for your site. So now let me come back to this one and use this to explain the questions. Someone that said you want to edit the footer level, or I will do that in the next. Okay, let me use this. If you want to edit the footer level or the header, I told you that I need to change this thing to desktop site so that I can be able to do some things. Now, if you want to edit the footer or the header level, there's a way you do that. Most of the thing you are seeing, their footer and header, you can only edit them through customization. So how do you do that? You come to appearance, you click on customization, customize, let it load. So it will take you to the front end where it will load the customization for you. So it's loading. You just have to wait for it to finish loading. So many of those themes, it is through customization that you can do those settings. I said many of those themes, not all of them, many of them. Are you getting it? So now that you come to customization, under the customization, you will see header. We have this header, we have layout, we have footer. You can see it now. So once you come to header, that is where you can change your logo. That is where you can change header color. That's where you can change header menu. Let's go to header main. So this is based on this theme we are using. I'm not saying that all themes will look alike like this. No, all themes cannot look like this. We have different themes. As me, I have another theme on my phone. I will have used that also to explain the header and footer. But try to install another theme. Just based on, because you want to edit the header and footer, you want to understand what I'm trying to say on it. Install another theme just to see how the header and footer look like. So let me zoom here. How do we need a sticky to top? Stick to top, what that one means is that if you are using the desktop format or the mobile format, it will work. Whenever you are scrolling up like this, you will see menu, it will still show. some websites they are like that. When you are scrolling up, menu will still show. Are you getting that? Is stick to top, but we don't need all those settings. Let me try to see error top. That one also have stick to top, show only on scrolling. That means whenever I'm scrolling up, that is when it should show. So that is the header settings. Logo, you can change your logo, change header color, header preset. Okay, this is one of the things I'm looking for. Header preset. This is how the header will look like. Let me try and click on this. But the reason why this one is not showing is because there are some other things that I need to install that I have not. But let me click on this header preset. You can see now that we have made a change. We have made some changes. Check here. Check my header here, and let us see what will happen. Let me use this one, header preset. Are you seeing that some changes are happening now? Let me use this last one. You can see some changes are happening to my website. Let's use this one too, so that you discover what I'm trying to say. You can see now that I have the button, the search button, then I have the search button, I have the logo, then I have the menu. That is header preset. There are some that their presets are more than that, and they don't call it header preset. They call it their header option, header function. So all of them, they are just using English. That is why if you can be able to understand, read your English and understand, you will get everything. So that's why I don't want to be creating everything for you. That I just need to tell you what you need to look for. If I should use this one to create website for you, whenever you are installing another thing, you'll be having issue. So that is that we have changed the header preset now. Header button, mobile sidebar. So try to do more research on those one. And when you check here, when you come downward, and you check here, you will discover that there are some things here. Because this header was created with a particular framework, you can edit it from here. There are some that they were not created with framework, they are created with page builder. You can use page builder to edit it. So this is the search icon. This header we are seeing here, this header, this is it here. This is logo and site identity. Are you getting it? This is menu icon. I needed to import another thing. Let me try to import button. Let me drag the button. Let me drag button 2. Same to my header. Let us now see how did it look like. It was published. Let me come to this menu. The button is not showing because we don't have the settings of those buttons. Let me come here and do the settings. Okay, button is already there. Once we refresh, it's supposed to load. Let me go to new. Once you refresh, it's supposed to load, but let's continue first. We have added 2 buttons, so that by the time you see it later, you will not be surprised. So that's how to edit your header. All the informations you are seeing here, all the components, you can use them to edit your header menu. All these are based on this particular thing. Other things may not look like this. So for the footer aspect, you just come to the footer. Are you seeing it now? Once you come to the footer menu, then you need to you need to choose footer main. Is it 3? You can see all these things. So those are the things you need to navigate with. This is how I want my footer to look like. Once you click on that, then come to the component. What do you want at the footer menu? Let's drag this search icon, footer 1, footer 2, footer 3. Let me see custom. Are you getting it now? So those are the ways you need to drag it. This is based on this particular theme. If you are using another theme, it will not look like this. It will not look like this. So after you have designed everything, then you need to go back. I want to see how you people can design all of these things on your own. You need to go back, then you need to exit, because we have designed our header and footer menu. So let's try and visit the site itself. Let us try and check. Wow, so this is what I'm trying to see the other time. You can see the 2 buttons now. Are you seeing it? So these 2 buttons will now be at the what? At the header. So if I should go to news, I'm still going to see it. Let's go to the bottom. You can see we are not seeing any information at the bottom. There are some reasons why we are not seeing those one, but just leave it. There is a particular thing. There's a particular plugins that we need to install, but the plugin is full version. We don't have it here. So if you have footer aspect on your own theme, that is one of the way you can edit it. You can only edit it through the theme function. So those are the things you need to look for. Then if you want to publish post, how to do that. If you want to publish page, how to do that. Import media, how to do all those things. So let me stop there. With these videos, I think you should be able to create again your site from A to Z without having any problem again. So use this video as a guideline to practice. Even with these little things that I have done, you too, if you can do that, I think you are good to go. This is my site now from A to Z. This is how my site look like from A to Z. And if I don't tell people that there are some things that I don't install, it's still okay for me to go with. And everything, you can see that I use my phone to design it. So if I can use phone like this, you can also use phone, and I can use system to do more design than this.